Well, I've been in business for 20 years. I've had my own business for 20 years. And I specialize in international consultancy and immigration recruitment. So those would be the core areas of my business. Prior to establishing my own business, I worked for a number of US multinationals in senior positions. So my experience comes from US multinationals and then being in my own business for the past 20 years. Okay, well, Ireland is my home. It's a beautiful country. We're lucky in Ireland that we have lovely people, beautiful scenery. We have a really good arts and culture scene. We have our own indigenous sports, and Ireland is a great place to live. For me, I like the Irish people. I also like doing business in Ireland. Doing business here is very easy. We do not have a lot of regulation, and there are many business supports. The government provides business supports. Ireland is a lovely place to raise a family. It's a very family-centric country, and everybody is very proud of their families and engaged with their families. Every Sunday we would all get together and we would have our Sunday lunch together, and this is a very important thing for Irish people. Okay, there's a number of really good options about coming to Ireland. The first and foremost is Ireland has an excellent education system that is taught through English. The only English-speaking country in the EU now, since the United Kingdom has left because of Brexit. So this gives international people from China an excellent opportunity to come and live in a country where English is the first spoken language. Ireland has a strong focus on sports, culture and entertainment. Ireland is a great place to visit. So for people who are coming to Ireland to raise their families, their children will get exposed to all of these areas which are really important for developing a rounded individual. Ireland is a safe country. It's safe in terms of crime, and it's also safe in terms of extreme weather. We have a mild, temperate climate here, so we don't get extremes of heat or cold. We don't get bushfires or hurricanes or tornadoes. They're very rare here. So it's a safe country to come and raise your family. The IIP started in 2012. It was shortly after Ireland came out of the last recession. So the government thought it would be a good opportunity to bring inward investment from other countries in order to stimulate certain parts of the Irish economy. I started being involved with IIP around 2015. There's 4 options for IIP. There's enterprise investment, which is investing in an Irish business. Then there is a regulated fund investment, which is putting your money into 1 million into a regulated fund. And then there's the REIT, which is a real estate investment trust. And then the 4th option is the endowment option. And I primarily work with the endowment options. Investors will get an Irish residency permit, which is known as Stamp 4 here. And that entitles investors to come to Ireland with their families and their spouses, their dependents, and they can live here, work or establish a business here under the Stamp 4 residency. The requirements for IIP are quite simple. The main applicant needs to have net assets of at least 2 million euros. They need to be of good character, so they can't have a criminal record, and they must be in a position to provide evidence that they have no criminal background. The family members that can accompany a main applicant are the spouse and any dependents under the age of 18. And in some circumstances, they will also allow dependents over the age of 18 up to the age of 24. But they have to prove that they're in full-time education and that they are financially dependent upon the main applicant. The main benefits of IIP are that you can move to Ireland, you can live, work or establish a business here. Another benefit is if you decide to remain in China, you don't need to move to Ireland permanently, and the minimum residency requirement is only 1 day per calendar year. It's quite a small residency requirement if you wanted to remain in China. The cost of joining the IIP is relatively low compared to other countries. For example, a 400,000 endowment donation is enough to qualify under the program. The IIP offers a pathway to citizenship, subject to residency requirements. So when you move to Ireland, after 5 years of being a resident here, you can be eligible for citizenship. Another benefit of the IIP is that if you obtain citizenship after 5 years, then it entitles you, an Irish passport will entitle you to live or work within the UK. And Ireland is the only country in the world that has that relationship with the United Kingdom. Most of my clients come from China, but I also work with clients from the US, the Middle East, and Eastern Europe. I really enjoy working with Chinese clients. I find them very respectful, very professional. They expect a high level of service, and we're very happy to provide that level of service for them.